Hola a todos, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo están? Buenas tardes. Casi nunca habíamos empezado un directo tan temprano. Bueno, la última vez que recuerdo que fue uno muy temprano fue el Nintendo Direct, que fue a las 11 de la mañana. Bueno, este ha sido después. Supuestamente va a comenzar a la 1, creo. Vamos a ver cómo. No puedo agrandar el esto. Bueno, tendremos que esperar, supongo, ¿no? Bueno, sí, por cierto, creo que haya sido un stream tan repentino. Bueno, pensaba que no me iba a dar tiempo para hacer este live reaction, pero bueno, al final sí pude. Lo hice todo apurado. Uno medio solito hablando conmigo mismo. Qué sad. Pues supongo que cuando empiece podré maximizarlo, ¿no? Agrandar el video, ¿no? Porque ahorita no me deja. Bueno, este es el de Blizzard. Mission Entertainment, no hay nada. Pero mira cuánta gente está ahorita viendo. Bueno, en espera. Ya que no tenemos el virtual ticket, no ganamos, qué asco. Espero tener más chances. Creo que van a seguir streameando por Facebook. Más streamers y vamos a ver si nos toca algo. Qué callado está todo. Nadie habla en el chat. Falta más de media hora, creo, ¿no? Como 36 minutos. Porque esta cosa empieza a la 1 hora de Perú, bueno, también Panamá y no me acuerdo qué otro país. Así que vamos a ver qué tal. Que salta de hablar conmigo mismo, nadie está por aquí. Bueno, supongo que es muy temprano ahorita, la gente debe estar estudiando o chambeando. Ta, ta, ta. Oh, hola Matías, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? ¿En cuánto empieza la BlizzCon? Bueno, supuestamente estaba viendo, empieza a la 1 p.m. Hora de Perú. Así que aún falta como más de media hora, como 34 minutos. Aprovechando el feriado. Oh, hoy día es feriado, ¿en serio? ¿No era ayer? No, ¿cuándo era feriado? Ah, ya me mareé. Oh, hola, ¿qué tal, Jorge? Jorge Luis Sandoval para... Pero alcanza para 2 partidas de huechito. A ver... No estaba planeado, pero bueno. Creo que... Vamos a ver si le podemos meter al Overwatch. Espérense, espérense, ¿dónde está? Espérate, un poco Me estoy escuchando un poco doble. Creo que dejé abierto la... Ah, sí, dejé abierto el... Ah, ciérralo. Ya, para no escucharme doble. Ahí lo dejamos. Bueno, para hacer hora vamos jugando unas partiditas. Me avisas para soportearte. Ok. Voy a abrir el Battle.net. Y por cierto, ya tenemos la skin de Orisa. La conseguimos ayer, creo que fue ayer, no me acuerdo. No, antes de ayer creo que fue, el miércoles. ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está? ¿Cuál era la escena? La escena PC. Ya está. Vamos. Alguien logró ganar una virtual ticket. Yo no pude. No me salió. Qué sad. Me quedé viendo los streams y nada. Y había gente que ganaba un montón de virtual tickets hasta repetidos. Ok, Jorge, ¿cómo estabas? ¿Te tengo grabado? No me acuerdo, no, en serio. Bueno, ¿estás para jugar o...? Ups. Cierto, ayer estaba jugando en Little Miss Fortune, así que por eso había desactivado la cámara de mi manito, ya que no la íbamos a usar. ¿Dónde está? Ya está, se hizo la cámara de la mano. ¿Eres este? ¿Eres este? No me acuerdo. ¿Sí o no? Mystery Panda también está jugando. Ya fue, les agrego a los dos. No sé si serán. Wines. Mystery quiere jugar. Mystery quiere jugar. ¿Quiere jugar Mystery? No quiere jugar. No nos quiere. Se fue. Y se marchó. Y a su barco lo llamó Libertad. Ya. Bueno. Sí, nos alcanza para 2 partiditas, ¿no? Esperemos. Los dos somos support, sí. A ver, siempre atentos a la hora. Oh, sí, encontramos más o menos rápido. A ver, ¿qué voy? ¿Qué van, team? Moira. Ya voy a una Brigitte. Atentos a la hora. Es 12:33. Oli. Okay. Siempre atentos al stream de esto. No es el que empiece antes de tiempo. No creo, pero... Ah, no. Sigue en espera. Así que todo tranquilo. Bailemos. ¿Y qué crees, Matías? ¿Qué crees que se anuncie hoy? Sale Echo, cinemática, Overwatch 2, nuevas estatuas. Hearthstone para celular. ¿Qué saldrá hoy? Oh, me hackeó. Ajá. Me hackeó, no vale. Vamos, T. Pero mi team la está haciendo. Yo creo que el Overwatch 2, bueno, ese sí, creo que ya está más que confirmado, ¿no? Lo de Echo creo que aún no está muy confirmado, no sé, o no sé, no he visto mucho, pero puede ser, ¿no? Como DLC. Bueno, como DLC no sería, sería como le dicen expansión, ¿no? ¿En serio creen que pongan el Overwatch este de aquí, que era free to play? ¿Tan rápido? Podría ser, ¿no? Vete. ¿Quién sabe? Ah, el DLC free. Ah, el Overwatch 2 va a ser gratis. Este sí va a costar. Vete. Ajá, me largo. Vete. Ajá, vaya. Ah, me muero. Vete. Ay, ¿qué hice? Gracias, Moira, te quiero. Gracias por los kills. Váyanse. Ajá, no se puede hacer nada. No me hackees, no me hackees. Ah, me hackees. Tomare. Hola también, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Ay, no preguntes por qué estamos jugando Overwatch en el si lo dice Live Reaction. Pero es que estamos haciendo tiempo. Bueno, me dijeron. En verdad estábamos viendo solo la pantalla de la emisión que está en nada, que aún no comienza. Así que bueno, para hacer hora nos pusimos a jugar. Seguro nos alcanza para unas 2 partiditas, nada más. ¿Y tú qué tal, Tommy? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Todo bien? Espero que sí. Ay, no sabía que conocías a Relic. Bueno, al principio pensábamos que Relic era hombre. Bueno, lo juzgamos por su nick. Lo hicimos mal. No podemos juzgar a nadie, no podemos asumir el género de nadie por su nickname. Oh, fuck, nos hackearon. Pero luego Relic prendió el micro y entendimos que no era él, sino era ella. ¡Ah! Me cacharon. Bien, y tú sí, me imaginaba que andan esperando. Sí, has pensado, oye. Pensé que ibas a decir, ¿qué estoy jugando? ¿Qué estoy jugando Overwatch en el reaction? Vete. ¡Ah! ¡Cúrame! No. Vete. Nos cubrimos con la payload. Ya, volé. Ajá, volvió. ¡Ah! Vete. 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 ¡Ah! No, mucho salvaje, mucho salvaje. No, no, me largo, me largo. Wow, que salvado y tu mortazo. Doble ulti. Raquel estudió conmigo en Toulouse, en... ¡Oh! Oh, no sabía que ustedes habían estudiado en Toulouse. En la Toulouse-Lautrec. En la Toulouse-Mulhouse. O como le decían, bueno, algunos le decían Toulouse Your Time. Oh, espera. Ay, ahorita no puedo leer. Rayos. Sí, y nos abriste los ojos porque, bueno, Relic no quería que sepamos su verdadero nombre, pero cuando dijiste Raquelín, dijimos, ¡oh! Se llama Raquel. Y cuando me comencé a llamar Raquel, me dijo, no, no me llames así, por favor. Dime Relic. Ajá, ¿cómo te cae? ¡Ah! ¡Me cago! Ay, no sabía que no quería. No, no importa, ahora ya por fin ya sabemos su nombre. Aunque bueno, yo no le digo a veces Raquel para molestarla, pero no, ya más le digo Relic, ya nos acostumbramos a decirle Relic. Y bueno, nos está ayudando bastante, ¿cómo se llama? Con el server de Minecraft. Ajá. ¡Ah! Ay. Muere. ¡Ah! Me cacho. Sí, me hace raro llamarla Rally. Por eso... Porque eso vino después. Ah, ok. Bueno, nosotros la conocimos como Reddit. Y pensamos que era él. No, ella. Oh, fuck, en 2 minutos empieza. Tamare, no. Creo que quiteamos, ¿no? O la terminamos. ¿Creen que la terminamos antes? Si se larga mucho la... Ah. Este. No, ajá. Qué muertazo, no la terminamos, pero ya, bueno, si no la terminamos, perdemos. En 2 minutos ya empieza, ¿no era la 1? Qué extraño. Son 12:43. Me siento engañado. Vete. No, fallé. Ajá. Vete.
Activating self-destruct sequence.
Step Rider.
Ah, ya lo haces. Seguimos vivos. Vamos. Mátalo. Otro multino. Vamos, team. Vamos, team. Ya. Jala, tan larga la estamos haciendo.
Activating self-destruct sequence.
Muere. Oh fuck, no me cachó. Ah, tanto duro. Ya cagamos. No, ya fue. Cagamos. GG. 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 Ya, ahora sí salimos. Rapidito. No, ya no hay tiempo para abrir, no hay tiempo para abrirla. ¡Ah! ¡Ya empezó! ¡Tamare! Me mintieron. Me mintieron que era la 1. Son 12 y... Ya, ahora sí.
And of course, as always, we're going to be sitting down with some of your favorite Blizzard executives and developers to dig even deeper into what's on the horizon for every franchise in the Blizzard universe. It's a big BlizzCon.
The big one, big one. All right, so our all-access Roman reporters are also back this year, and they'll be checking in throughout the next 2 days to give you a feel for what it's like out there on the convention center floor, starting right now with Anna Prosser, who's standing by with BlizzCon executive producer Sarah Lynn Smith.
Thanks so much, guys. I'm so excited for the opportunity to chat with Sarah Lynn Smith, the executive producer of BlizzCon. Sarah Lynn, this is your second year in this role. Yeah. Tell me a little bit about what you were most excited about last year, and then as we go into this year, what you're most excited about here.
Oh, wow. Yeah, in 2018, I guess a big lesson was how much people love Lindsay Sterling. She was one of our closing performers, and she was actually our highest rated performer ever from the attendees. Wow. So yeah, I think it was a good indication for us that we want to have talent that are relevant for the community, that are in the gaming scenes. That was awesome. And then this year we have so much new
si muestran Overwatch 2 sería hoy o dentro de estos días. Bueno, debería ser hoy, supongo. Oshuta, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Perdón, también no te saludé. ¿Y cómo estás, Kate Broken? Ojalá el Overwatch 2 solo sea una actualización gratuita porque no tengo money para comprar otro juego. Bueno, esperemos que sea una expansión gratuita.
Oh my. Well, there will be big announcements. There'll be amazing cinematics as always. We're going to be going from Hall G, then to Hall C and Hall B. So we'll have, 3 stages involved with the overall production. And besides that, I probably shouldn't share anything.
Well, speaking of going from hall to hall, if people at home are watching with the virtual ticket, some people may not have grabbed theirs yet. What will they be getting and what would they be missing if they don't have a virtual ticket?
Oh, okay, good question. So, well, first of all, the virtual ticket comes with all these in-game goodies. So this year we have like 2 Murloc pets in World of Warcraft and this awesome
no teníamos la virtual ticket.
We've got 2 legendary heroes for for Overwatch, and so there's lots of in-game goodies to check out, but then also live at the show, we really want the virtual ticket to be the best way to experience BlizzCon if you can't actually be here in Anaheim. Yeah, so we have, you know, additional 25 hours
no
of content
tendremos la
that
best
people
way
can watch just from the
de ver
comfort
el
of their home,
BlizzCon.
on their couch. So yeah, I hope that's a great experience.
Now, one thing I want to ask you, because we always talk about what Blizzard is bringing to BlizzCon, but you mentioned the community and making sure that things are relevant to them. What are you most excited that the community is going to bring here to BlizzCon to you?
Oh, that's by far my favorite part. The cosplay. I really just love the cosplay. I love community night. I love the March of the Murlocs. We did that for the first time last year. We really weren't sure how it was gonna go, so we had 6 employees in onesies if we needed them, and then like hundreds of people showed up, so that was awesome. We're doing that again. We've even got the Pepe cosplay gathering, so all of that is adorable. I mean, I'm close to making the show all year, so I kind of know about the big things that Blizzard's doing, but I just love all weekend we'll be taking photos of what the community's bringing to the show. I love it.
I can't wait to see it, and I can't wait to see opening ceremonies, so we're going to head that way right now, but thank you so much,
Thank
Sarah
you.
Lynn. All right, back to you guys.
Thank you, Anna and Sarah Lynn. She's keeping it tight-lipped, man.
I'm so hyped right now.
I know. I know. Well, let's take a look. We've got a lot of great guests coming on the show today. Here's everybody lined up for the weekend. This is Friday. Here on the pre-show, we're going to have Sam Braithwaite. He is the Esports Global Director, so we're going to find out about
Jeff.
down with all the championship games happening.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
hopefully he can break down some
Jeff habla a
StarCraft,
las 6.
Hearthstone,
Right.
Warcraft,
I wanna
MDI, and
talk-
Bueno, no sé las 6 de allá o de acá.
See what he thinks about Overwatch World Cup.
Definitely, definitely. And we've got Jalen Brack
Supongo
coming to
que
the
de allá.
desk as well right after opening ceremony, the president of Blizzard Entertainment.
Later on tonight, we're going to have Jeff Kaplan joining us to end the show. I can't wait for that. I can't wait for the Jeff. Papa Jeff
Se mamaron.
is going to be here with us. And tomorrow, we're going to have tons of illustrious guests as well. K.O. Milker is going to be joining us to talk some Heroes of the Storm. K.O. Milker, me and him have a little bit of a personal attachment. That was the first guy I've ever interviewed at Blizzard.
way.
So that's going to be fun.
Acá ahora habla Jeff. Decía como las 6, qué
We have a
asco.
lot to talk about.
Yeah.
I have a lot of Sylvanas questions for him.
Oh, yeah?
So,
Oh, yeah? Okay.
yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
I have a
Gonna put
lot.
him in the hot seat.
I
In the hot
can't
seat.
wait for that.
Well, guys, now that you know who's going to be stopping by, you can start tweeting us questions for all of your guests with the hashtag BlizzCon2019. And if you have questions for Michelle and I, you can tweet those as well.
We will be looking, and at the end of the day, we're going to be sending you guys over to Community Night for the talent and costume contest. And every single year, these costumes keep getting bigger and better and more elaborate. The craftsmanship that goes into these things is amazing. So
Oh,
if
qué
you love
loco se me
cosplay,
cae.
you definitely don't want to miss it. Look at that, look at that.
Look at Vegeta. How many hours do they spend? How much time do they spend making these
You know,
costumes?
no joke, some people spend a year doing this, all year long. So
man,
I'm
the-
excited to see
the
what
passion,
people come up with. If
the
somebody's come
dedication.
up with a Sigma and have no shoes on, you know it's going to happen.
They better get a pedicure before they do that. They're gonna walk around with no shoes on. And, guys, the talent contest should also be
Un
pretty
cosplay de
epic this
Sigma
year.
que
Have no
es-
fear.
tiene
They're
que estar
back to defend
descalzo.
their title after winning it all, and they'll be going up against another fan favorite, Val Ramu, who'll be trying to break through for their first community night. When this is his own little competition that we're having here amongst all the esports. This is like this own little thing.
It's
happening
true.
here,
It's been going on for a long time.
Yeah.
So as you guys can see, we've got a lot happening for you guys over the next 2 days. And if you want to see it all, you're going to need the BlizzCon virtual ticket, which is available right now on
No lo
BlizzCon.com.
tenemos.
You're going to unlock like 25 hours of live and on-demand Blizzard content, giving you guys full access to every stage, every panel, every inch of the Anaheim Convention Center. You're also going to receive some bonus in-game items that Sarah Lynn Smith kind of mentioned.
Yeah.
Everything in the Blizzard universe, including a pair
Deja de
of
repetirnoslo, no lo tenemos.
for WoW, one that looks like Sylvanas, which is great.
Yeah.
Illidan Tranda legendary skins for Overwatch, and much more.
Say legendary skin?
I did.
I'm on board. Well, guys, right now, you're watching our free preview, and if you've joined us in the past, you know that usually it ends right after opening ceremony. But this year, there's so much going on and so much exciting stuff to talk about that for the first time ever, we're extending the preview window all the way until 4:30 p.m. So now you'll have a full 6 hours to check out the incredible wall-to-wall BlizzCon coverage we're offering here on the All Access channel. Super cool.
I don't think we've ever been live on Twitter.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever even done that. This
Nope.
is crazy. So guys, if you want to continue watching after that and all day tomorrow, you can pick up a virtual ticket on BlizzCon.com.
And no matter how you guys choose
Dejen de
to
hacer
watch
propaganda
and
al-
experience
al
BlizzCon,
virtual
whether
ticket.
you're at home or whether you're here with us today, you're going to want to download the new and improved BlizzCon mobile app for iOS and Android. It's got a ton of features
Wow.
that you can cast to your favorite screen with
Tienen
AirPlay
app.
and Chromecast, how we've dubbed it in the past. You can easily navigate the show floor with an interactive map. You can watch live streams and on-demand video content. And probably my favorite thing about the app is that you can create your own custom schedule so that you can never miss anything. That way, if you're at a panel and you want to see a different panel, you can put it all, line it up in the app.
Got a nice, tight schedule. Yeah, and if you combine everything with a mobile app with your virtual ticket, you can really buff your BlizzCon experience by unlocking a full access to all BlizzCon video content, live streams, merchandise, and much more. So get it now wherever you download your apps.
That's true. All right, let's take a live look in at Mythic Hall, where Blizzard fans are anxiously awaiting the start of opening ceremony. Now less than 10 minutes away. What's up, Mythic Hall?
What's up, Mythic Hall? Raise the roof.
Let's
Feel
hear
excited.
it. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah,
look
man.
at everybody.
There's so many people.
I miss
love
being in that room.
Encontraremos a Mashat por ahí.
I know. I'm gonna go out over there
We're
after.
chained to the desk now. You're gonna
Run over there.
Well,
We're gonna
guys,
get away.
let's go ahead and check in with our other roaming reporter, Rachel Cuerco, aka Seltzer, who's standing by at the arena with a very special guest.
Thank you guys so much. It's true. I have the specialist of guests because if you watch any esports, especially Blizzard esports, you gotta know this guy. It's Alex Goldenboy Mendez, global icon, national treasure, blessing us with his presence. Alex, welcome back to BlizzCon.
Hey, it's good to be here. I don't know if the people in here can hear me because, you know, obviously being a global icon, I need everyone to be able to hear me. But it's okay, though. I'm very excited to be here. Obviously, my 4th BlizzCon. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait.
Well, we can do a quick test if they can hear you. We're here in the arena. We've got so many fans excited to watch the opening ceremonies. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for BlizzCon?
It worked.
I stole your "Are you ready?" Do you wanna do it?
Oh, yeah, sure. Wait, ladies and gentlemen,
No, Mario, en serio.
are you ready?
Ay, me cagaba de risa si nadie le hacía caso.
That's what we're paying the big bucks for. Now, Alex, you're here for the Overwatch World Cup. This brings teams from the Overwatch community from all around the world here to Anaheim, California to compete. Tell me about why this event is so special to you.
Well, you know, the Overwatch World Cup has been going on for quite a while now, and it's always been a blast to be a part of. It's just great to be home with the community, and while we were at the Overwatch League Finals, and it was awesome, this is a great opportunity for fans to be able to show their country pride, whether you're cheering for Team USA, who might lose to South Korea again. No? Okay, sorry. You know, but there's obviously, like, just a lot of fun to be had here, and I'm also pumped, too, because we're going to have the desk back together again, so it's myself, Brent, Sideshow, Reinforced. We're going to have a lot of shenanigans, props. It's going to be wild.
So you're promising me that this is going to be as exciting a desk as we had last year?
Yeah, well, you know, it's a lot to live up to, but we're going to try our best. We're going to have a good time. That's the most important thing. We're here at BlizzCon. Everyone here is amazing. We're just going to have a good time, Rachel. That's what it's all about. Right, guys? Right, that's right, yes.
Tuve que decirlo varias veces.
Alex, you have been involved with the Overwatch community, the esports community at large, all year long. BlizzCon is an incredible gathering of all of these communities. So tell me what you've seen over the year and what you're most excited to see kick off here at BlizzCon.
You know, I just want to know about the future. That's it. I want to know what we have coming up next. I have no idea. People have been coming up to me saying, like, oh yeah, you know, Golden Boy, you've been in the hot tub, you got the leaks, you got the juice. I don't have anything. No one tells this boomer anything, and it frustrates me. I want to know all the good stuff, and we're going to find that out in a little bit. It's going to be awesome.
Absolutely. We are getting closer and closer to opening ceremonies. So, Alex, I'm going to send you back to the Overwatch World Cup duty. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to need you to keep your booties in the seats because it is time to send it back to Malik and Michelle to get us that much closer.
Rachel, thank you so much, and thank you, Golden Boy. All right, we are now joined here at the desk by Esports Global Director Sam Braithwaite for BlizzCon Esports.
Hello.
I don't want to be left out. What's going on? So let's jump right into it because we got opening ceremony here. Let's talk StarCraft. We have Cyril, who's had some back-to-back wins.
Si no le hacían caso. Muy sí.
StarCraft actually kicked off last week for the opening week in Seoul. It's the 16 best players in the world competing for $600,000.
Golden Boy.
We have 8 players coming from the GSL circuit in Korea. We have 8 players coming from the WCS circuit in the rest of the world, and they're going to be battling it out. Cyril is absolutely a storyline to watch. He's a Finnish superstar, the first non-Korean to ever win a global finals, but there's 7 people here that are going to make sure that he doesn't do it again. The 2 that I'm looking out for is one, Rainer, who is a 17-year-old Italian kid who has beat Serral twice this year in the WCS circuit.
His name is Rainer. Like
Rainer.
That's so crazy.
R-E-Y though. R-E-Y.
Oh, okay.
R-E-Y. Yeah. And then also, out of all the Koreans, I'm looking at Classic. We actually didn't think Classic was going to make it to this tournament. He had mandatory military service. We were able to get an extension from the government.
Oh, wow.
He's been competing in StarCraft forever. He's made it to the top 8. Imagine right before you retire to be able to take the title of world champion. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's very cool.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff to look forward to in the StarCraft scene.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
keep it moving.
Yeah.
On to World of Warcraft. Last year,
Yes.
for the first time, we had the Mythic Dungeon Invitational. It was a
Amazing.
big hit, and we're bringing it back this year. So what can we expect from
Oh,
MDI?
yeah. So for MDI, so now it's the Mythic Dungeon International.
Oh,
A
it's
little bit of a
international now,
rebranding
yeah.
that we got there.
Yeah.
So that's been an awesome competition. Really what we've been seeing is Method EU dominating pretty much the entire year.
Right.
Except at the spring finals, we saw their sister team, Method NA, take them down. And going into MDI, it's actually anybody's game. We don't know who's going to win, which I think makes it a great competition.
Right.
We actually saw Method NA take down Method EU yesterday in some of the preliminary matches and
wow.
knocked them down to the lower bracket.
Wow, that's super exciting. And on the other side, we have WoW Arena.
Yep.
Is there
Yes.
anything we should be looking out for in that
Yeah,
competition
so
this week?
MDI is today, Friday, so if
Right.
you want to catch that, it's today.
Okay.
The Arena World Championship is tomorrow.
Right.
That's going to be 8 teams, 4 players each, PvP tournament. For the past few years, it's really been North America and Europe battling it out. But we have 2 dark horses coming in, a team from Latin America and a team from Australia.
Yeah.
And so we're really seeing if they can kind of shake up the meta a little bit.
Very cool.
Let's talk. There's a lot going on with Warcraft for sure,
Yes.
but I'd love to jump into Hearthstone, the
Yeah.
Grandmasters Global Finals. You know, we've got VK Lion. She's the first woman to advance to this area. So
Yes.
what can we expect from her?
Totally. So VK Lion is the first female player to ever compete in a world championship for Hearthstone, which is super exciting. She's coming
That's
from
awesome.
China.
Yeah.
In Hearthstone this year, we launched a brand new ecosystem called Hearthstone Grandmasters. It's a league competition. So what we're looking at today is the top 2 players from the Americas region, top 2 from Europe, top 2 from Asia Pacific, and top 2 from China, all battling out for $500,000. We put a new patch in about a month ago, and so the game has a new meta, and it's pretty crazy, and I think anybody could win.
Well, I doubt anybody's playing Hunter, but if they are, I hope it's hilarious.
One person has Hunter.
Okay.
Really?
Okay.
One person,
All right.
yes.
Fingers crossed.
All right, that's gonna be exciting. All right, well, last but not least, let's go to my
Yes.
backyard real quick.
Yes.
The Overwatch World Cup. I really want to talk this with you. Of course, Team South Korea, they've been dominant. They've won 3 years in a row. Any chance of seeing somebody take down Team South Korea this year?
You know, you don't want to say it, but I think everybody wants to see that, right? Everybody
Yeah.
at least wants to see somebody put up a threat to them.
Yeah.
3 years in a row is crazy. Going for the 4P, that would be insane. But we're really excited to see kind of how that shapes up. Preliminary matches started yesterday. Group stages are today. But if you want to watch it live, we're going to be in the arena all day Saturday, and it's going to be the top 6 teams.
It's a lot of Canada fans here. How do you
Oh,
feel like
yeah.
Canada's shaping up?
Canada is always looking as a contender. They're top 3 the past 2 years.
Yeah.
And, you know, you got XQC on it. Everybody loves him, so.
Yeah. What about Team USA? I mean, this is a team that has the Overwatch League MVP and Sinatra on their squad.
Yes.
Do you think there's a good chance that they are the guys who pull off the upset against Team South Korea?
I hope so. I think we're going to see a USA versus South Korea finals.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, I have another
That's what
question.
you think.
That's my opinion.
All right.
I have another question about World Cup. You guys did things were a little different this year. There were a lot of teams that came from different regions this year.
Yeah.
Wasn't there? Kind of
No,
how was that
Peru.
yesterday? Kind of seeing all these teams come from all these different.
It was
regions and
super
play.
cool. It was something we really wanted to try different is how do we get more people participating and being more inclusive with the Overwatch World Cup. Just seeing all those
no son
different teams
inclusivos,
coming together
no
and
apoyaron a
the
Perú
community
para ir.
surrounding the esports competition was awesome. But to see all the different people from different countries coming and battling it out, it was really cool to kind of see who played well against who. There's some teams that had never even played against each other before, and so it was really interesting to see how the different metas kind of came together.
What's it been like for you? I mean, you know, I've been doing the show for 6 years.
Yeah.
How has it been for you to watch esports grow to what it is today?
Oh, it's been awesome. It feels like just yesterday I was here in the fans watching Warcraft 3 being competed.
Right.
And now we're here, we have, 4 games and 5 competitions
Yeah.
across 2 days?
I
That's
remember when it was
crazy.
just StarCraft, Warcraft.
Yeah,
Right?
That's it.
Yeah. And then we have so much prize money up for grabs from all of our competitors. It's really
Yeah.
cool to see people train and practice, master their craft for an entire year and come and compete on the big stage. Like, that's what BlizzCon's all about, you know what I mean?
Right. What arena are you going to be sitting in?
I have the luxury of being able to visit all of them, but tonight I'm going to be catching the StarCraft finals.
Well, Sam, thank you
StarCraft
so much for coming
Yeah,
and
of
joining
course.
us at the desk.
Yeah. We really appreciate you
Awesome.
coming and sitting
Thanks,
down
guys.
and chatting with us. But guys, let's see how you guys are gearing up for BlizzCon on social media right now. Yeah. And actually, you know what? Before we do that, let's go ahead and toss things right over to Mythic.
Oh, we're gonna check in on Mythic Hall
Yeah,
again.
we'll check in
Mythic
on Mythic Hall real
Hall,
quick. Yeah,
what's
yeah.
going on? I guess we are still here for us, but actually right now we are gonna go to opening ceremony. But first, President of Blizzard Entertainment, J. Allen Brack, has a message that he'd like to share.
How you feeling, BlizzCon? Before we start the opening ceremony, I want to say a few words. You know, Blizzard had the opportunity to bring the world together in a tough Hearthstone esports moment about a month ago, and we did not. We moved too quickly in our decision making, and then, to make matters worse, we were too slow to talk with all of you. When I think about what I'm most unhappy about, there's really two things. The first one is we didn't live up to the high standards that we really set for ourselves. And the second is we failed in our purpose. And for that, I am sorry, and I accept accountability. So what exactly?
Está bien, al menos se disculparon. Ya le van a sacar Overwatch para el Smartwatch.
BlizzCon is demonstrating it even as we speak. We aspire to bring the world together in epic entertainment. And I truly believe in the positive power of video games. When we get it right, we create a common ground where the community comes together to compete, connect, and play, irrespective of the things that divide us. As an example, BlizzCon has people from 59 countries all around the world here at the show today. That is amazing. And that is the positive power of video games, to transcend divisions that surround us in so many of our places today. We will do better going forward. But our actions are going to matter more than any of these words. As you walk around this weekend, I hope it's clear how committed we are to everyone's right to express themselves in all kinds of ways, all kinds of places. I've actually seen and heard many of you expressing yourself this morning. You use your vacation and your family time to be here in Anaheim with us, and we are so grateful that you're here this morning. Our best moments are here in our shared passion for Blizzard games. So once again, BlizzCon has brought us together, and today you're going to see a lot of the hard work of the Blizzard team.
Esa gente es lo máximo. Pobre pato, no lo dejaban hablar también.
I am personally so proud of what we are building, and I hope you love it too. Thank you for joining us.
Bueno, al menos se disculparon por lo que sucedió por lo de Hearthstone.
So,
Espero que lo demuestre con
are you ready to
acciones.
start the countdown? Let's do it.
Ya muestran el Overwatch 2. Se estaba disculpando, Matías, déjalo. Y hablando sus cosas de que van a mejorar y todo. Vamos. Muy largo el cooldown. La cinemática.
myself to thy sacred light. Blessed Akrat, thy eternal light protects me. Thy divine wisdom guides me.
Quiet.
Though my path is wrought of darkness.
Shut up. They have our scent. Run! Just keep running. Are you out of your mind? He's not going to make it. He has to.
Blessed Akrat, thy eternal light protects me. Thy divine wisdom guides
Look at me! All the gold we want is right there.
No, I just came here for knowledge.
They're coming! I know. Get over here! Now, breach the seal. Get us through that door.
Oh, Lord, help me. By three they come. By three thy way opens. Blood show. This doesn't make any sense. Blood is the key. Blood is the key!
What? I need two of you. No! Go! I'll hold them. Go!
Se va a cortar.
It says the blood of the willing goes.
You gotta be kidding me!
What? ¿Tanta sangre le salió?
We have to help him.
He's dead already.
Lo abandonaron.
It's a shame he didn't make it. Oh well, cheer up. Gold split's better 3 ways instead of 4. He must be hidden here somewhere. Read this.
By three they come, by three thy way opens, by the blood of them willing. Hail. Hail the Creator. Oh, hail the daughter of... Oh, no. No, no, no.
What about the coin? What's it say?
This is forbidden. This is a summoning. I cannot speak.
Don't lie to me! We came here for treasure. What is this place?
I don't know. Maybe it's a temple. Or a tomb, or... Blessed Akrat, The eternal light protects me. The divine wisdom guides me. Though my path is wrought in darkness, guide my soul to thy sacred ways. The eternal light protects me. The divine wisdom guides me. Though my
Open your eyes.
Eternal light protects me. Eternal light protects me. Eternal light protects me. Eternal light protects me. Eternal
There
light.
is no light here. You came to the darkness for knowledge.
Yes.
And all the knowledge you seek is here. Surrender. Speak the words. Call her home.
By three, they come. By three, thy way opens. By the blood of the willing, we call thee home. Hail, daughter of hatred. Creator of sanctuary. Hail. Lilith.
Blessed Mother, save us.
Bueno, yo no he jugado Diablo, así que no entendía mucho.
Please welcome Game Director of Diablo,
El
Luis
diablazo.
Barriga.
¿Qué estás mirando? ¿Qué fue mascotas? ¿Será verdad? Oh, hola Glazer, perdón, no te vi. Hola Kevin.
Good morning, BlizzCon.
Diablo. Sí, todo era un ritual de summoning, de
It is
invocación.
so very good to be here. I want to thank all of you for coming, and a big thank you to Blizzard Cinematics for starting things off the right way this weekend. I know you all want to hear about the game, so let's get to it. Diablo 4 is Darkness, World, and Legacy. Let's start with Darkness. Diablo 4 is dark. You just saw the cinematics, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. Whether it's the art, the story, or the horror elements that we've embraced, the first thing you will notice about Diablo 4 is that we are going back to the franchise's darker roots. It'll mean blood and gore. It'll mean occult symbols and rituals.
More importantly, it will mean victories are neither clean nor guaranteed. We hope you're as excited about that as we are. Then we have World, also super important for Diablo 4, because we've only seen glimpses into Sanctuary in previous Diablo games. But those glimpses have enthralled us and captured our imaginations. With Diablo 4, we want to put the world of Sanctuary front and center. We want every character, every monster, every faction to have a sense of place. Drowned undead that emerge from the coastlines. Brutal goatmen that come from the hills above us. And as we go deeper and deeper into the depths below, a truly dark, gothic, and medieval version of hell. The world is also how you'll experience most of our game. It is there that you will find enemy camps and friendly towns alike. It is also where you'll find players to interact with, whether it's to trade with them, group with them, or should you choose to do so, murder each other in PvP zones.
Va a tener PvP. Con unos jugadores
Finally,
tendrá.
Legacy. Whether it's the sense of dread from Diablo 1, or the classic class lineup and loot chase that we still are inspired by from Diablo 2, or the best-in-class visceral and fluid combat from Diablo 3 that we still enjoy.
Diablo 4, papi, tienes que
We are
jugarlo.
approaching this series with complete
Lo entenderé
reverence,
sin haber
and we hope
jugado
that it
los
shows.
3 anteriores.
If you are new to the series, we want you to
Escucha,
feel
el
like we
sobrino de
did when
Don
we
Verga
first played
dijo
Diablo.
de Don
If you're a
Barriga.
longtime fan, we think this is the game you've been waiting for. Isometric action RPG, developed for PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One.
Y la Switch.
On that note, we want to offer you a first glance at Diablo 4, along with our first 3 classes: the Barbarian, the Sorceress, and the Druid. On behalf of everyone on the Diablo 4 team, it is our absolute pleasure now to share with you the world premiere of the Diablo 4 gameplay trailer.
The dream continues to haunt me, old friend. It always starts with a journey to a distant land. There I find a city in flames. Streets choked with corpses. Unthinkable destruction. I witness senseless slaughter. Brother against brother. Pure hatred. And then, executions. Agony. Suffering surrounded me until my turn comes. They burn my eyes. Break my bones. I awaken in terror. There's no one left to stand against them.
Oh, se ve genial.
You think me mad, old friend, but I know these dreams. They tell of the future. Hell is coming, brother. Hell is coming.
Hell is coming.
All right. How'd you guys like that first look?
O se ve loco el juego.
We have a super exciting next couple days ahead of us. We have panels where we're gonna go deeper into the features, the systems, the world, the art of Diablo 4, starting with an unveil panel right after opening ceremony on this stage. But that's not all. The team's been working super hard on the game, and therefore we've been able to bring a little bit of that, a little taste for that. That's right, we have a very early look, a demo playable on the floor today, right now.
Oh, va a haber demo.
We hope you have as much fun playing it as we did making it. And once again, on behalf of the game team, thank you all, and see you in hell.
See you in hell.
Please
Que
welcome
pendejo.
Game Director of World of Warcraft, Ian Hazakostas.
Horde! Where are you? Alliance! Let me hear you! Protoss, Terran, Zerg!
Ah, ese no tenía tiempo.
Heroes of the Storm! Legends of the Tavern! Heroes of Overwatch! And soon, ready to battle the minions of hell in Diablo 4, the brave souls of Sanctuary! It feels really great to be able to say the words Diablo 4 out loud. We use code names when we're working on the game, and we train ourselves not to reference the real name. And so when we're able to kind of come out and finally say Diablo 4, it feels a bit wicked. Diablo 4. We've actually had Diablo 4 in development for some time. You know, when we come before you, we want to ensure that when we reveal Diablo to you, that we can give you a good look at the dark vision of Sanctuary, along with a playable experience here at BlizzCon. You know, I've personally spent a lot of time of playing Diablo over the years, and a lot of love has gone into this game, and it really helped everyone. So let's talk about what else is here for us at BlizzCon, our Baker's Dozen BlizzCon, lucky number 13. We see BlizzCon as the place where the Blizzard community can have a home away from home. It's our home too, because many of us have grown up playing Blizzard games. We've forged lifelong friendships. We've made memories. And we've also had a lot of fun over the last 28 years. This year, for the very first time, we've set up something to honor that legacy and celebrate the beginning of what's made Blizzard great. Celebrate the games and the communities that we have. We're excited to debut the Blizzard Arcade in Hall E.
Blizzard Arcade? What?
The Blizzard Arcade has an old school arcade vibe. Gather there with friends, play some games, and experience some of the earliest things that Blizzard has ever made. For the very first time at BlizzCon, we have Rock and Roll Racing, Blackthorn, and the Lost Vikings. You've never experienced these games before, or if you have and you want to relive the magic, then the arcade is a great place to hang out. Joey Ray's Bar, as well as the Slaughtered Calf Inn are there, so you're welcome to kick back, relax, and enjoy. But the arcade isn't just a celebration of where we've come from. It's also a showcase of some of our new announcements. Let's talk about StarCraft 2. If you're a StarCraft fan, we have two exciting things for you in the arcade. For several years, we've been working with Google and the DeepMind Artificial Intelligence Project. The DeepMind group has taught agents how to play the game as part of their AI research. And I'm excited to say that for the very first time, players are going to be able to pit themselves against DeepMind AI agents right here on the show floor. We have master level agents, we have a diamond level agent, and just a quick note that if you try this, you will not win. 3 of you will win. I won't win. For StarCraft 2 fans, we've also been really hard at work on bringing an iconic villain to life. I'm excited to announce that the leader of the Sons of Korhal and the ruler of the Terran Dominion, Arturus Mengsk, is coming to the game later this month as the next co-op commander. Mengsk is unlike any commander that you've ever played, and at BlizzCon, he's loaded up and ready for you in the arcade. Let's talk Heroes of the Storm.
O si tenía gente que jugaba
For Heroes fans,
algo.
the team has brought Deathwing the Destroyer into the Nexus.
Vamos, cuando salió Overwatch.
Deathwing is actually the most requested hero of all time, and we're excited for you to have an opportunity to play. Deathwing actually has 2 forms with 2 different sets of abilities, bringing the iconic World Breaker fantasy to life. And Deathwing is playable here for the very first time in the Blizzard Arcade. In addition, everyone with a BlizzCon or virtual ticket will automatically receive Deathwing when he enters the Nexus.
No tenemos.
One more thing to talk about with Heroes, and it's that in celebration of BlizzCon, all Heroes are free from now until November 10th. So if you've ever wanted to jump in and play, now's a great time.
Nah.
We have one other thing in one of our real-time strategy game in the Blizzard Arcade for you. It is
Gracias.
called
No sé qué fue eso.
Warcraft 3 Reforged. We recently started
Gracias
beta,
por el subscribe.
we're
No
ready to
sé quién fue,
expand
no
the
veo.
pool of testers. Everyone here, everyone watching with a virtual ticket,
Gracias por
will all
el
have beta access
el
to
subscribe.
Warcraft 3 Reforged
Chiqui bot.
starting
What?
Tuesday.
Un bot.
And we'll announce the release date for Warcraft 3 Reforged soon. This month is an important one in Warcraft history because we are celebrating both the 25-year anniversary of Warcraft and the 15-year anniversary of World
Ya
of
tiene
Warcraft.
25 años. ¿Cómo se vuelve loca la gente?
We kicked off that celebration 2 months ago with the launch of WoW Classic. And we've been excited to welcome back millions of players to Azeroth. It's been a really amazing experience to see the beginning of the game all over again. You know, many of you I've heard cursing your limited bag space. Many of you are experiencing Baron's chat, maybe for the first time. And some of you have even gone back to feed your hunter pets. It's part of that anniversary celebration. And in remembrance that for some of you, your favorite flavor is vanilla, we have vanilla ice cream for sale in the WoW concessions area.
¿En serio?
You think that you want this, and I think maybe that you do.
Se pueden ofrecer helado.
BlizzCon isn't just a celebration of our games, it's also a celebration of the players who play them. And here you can see some of the most skilled pro players compete in our games. I want to thank everyone out there for giving your energy and your support to your favorite teams, favorite players. About a month ago, we held the grand finals for the Overwatch League in Philadelphia. Congratulations to the San Francisco Shock and 2019 MVP Sinatra. Next season, the league is moving to a home and away format, and that means there's competition taking place in 20 cities all around the world. And this is the very first time that something like this has been done in esports. And so it is a great time to be a fan of the Overwatch League, and it's a great time to love it. At BlizzCon this weekend, the best of the best are going to battle it out in the Overwatch World Cup, featuring more than 30 country-based teams from all around the world. We'll also be celebrating champions, crowning champions for StarCraft II World Championship Series, the Hearthstone Grandmasters, the WoW Arena World Championships, the WoW Mythic Dungeon International Tournaments.
Pobrecito Hearthstone, nadie aplaudió.
Some great moments in esports history, and we're excited to watch the action unfold over the next few days. This weekend isn't just about celebrating our pro players, it's also celebrating with you, the Blizzard community. One of the highlights of the show is our community night contests, and for me, that's actually my personal favorite.
Reinhardt.
I am pleased to announce that Darren DePaul, voice of Reinhardt, among other famous Blizzard characters, has returned to host. This is one of the places where you really see the vibrant and creative gaming community that is Blizzard and is BlizzCon come to life.
Uno se disfrazó de máquina de Kapachimari.
In closing, I just want to say there's a lot of people out there that are Blizzard employees, and they're there in the crowd. And the reason that all of us are here is you. We're here to celebrate this moment with you. You know, we really look forward to this weekend. This is a highlight for us all year to come together and celebrate all the passion of Blizzard games. And so, all of you watching, we are grateful. Thank you for being here with us. BlizzCon, be good to one another. Welcome home.
¿Y el Overwatch? ¿Y el Overwatch 2? ¿Cuándo? ¿Para cuándo?
Please welcome Game Director of World of Warcraft, Ian Hazakostas.
World of Warcraft no he jugado, no entender.
I am so honored and humbled to be up here with all of you on behalf of World of Warcraft as it turns 15. This is a game that's been at the center of my life for every one of those 15 years. I think 15 years ago on this day, I think I was wandering around looking for stores that were still taking pre-orders of World of Warcraft so that I could jump in there on day one right with everyone else. And just over 11 years ago, I had the privilege of joining the development team to start to try to give back to this game and to this community that have given me so much. And here, in this 15th anniversary year, it's been a great year for World of Warcraft. Just taking a look back, we kicked things off with the Battle of Dazar'alor, an Alliance and Horde going head-to-head in a raid zone for the very first time. Moved beneath the waves with our Rise of Ashara update. Along the way, we've seen the Kultiran join the Alliance, and the Zandalari Trolls bolster the ranks of the Horde. And of course, we have Mechanomes and Volpera waiting in the wings to join them in our upcoming Visions of N'Zoth update. And of course, just over 2 months ago, we launched this little game called World of Warcraft Classic. And as Jay said, it's been incredible watching millions return to Azeroth as it stood before the Cataclysm. Whether you are returning home to an old friend after a long time away, or experiencing it for the very first time. It's been an incredible journey, and here, on the 15th year of World of Warcraft, this community stands as strong as it ever has. speaking of Classic, I'm excited to announce that we have our next update to Classic just around the corner. In about a week and a half, the week of November 12th, we'll be enabling the world bosses, Azuragos, and Kazakh, but most importantly, the PvP honor system. So if you still have any quests to finish up in Hillsbrad, I would recommend you get those done between now and then. Just a hunch. A couple of weeks ago, we released Dire Maul, and we have Dire Maul playable here on the show floor today. So grab some friends and check it out, or make some new ones. Speaking of the strength of the WoW community, I think one of the greatest sources of pride on our end as the development team is being able to work with the community and harness the power of this incredible community in support of some incredible charitable causes. This year, I'm happy to announce that we're working with not one, but two different charities that both work on behalf of children around the world. The first is the Make-A-Wish Foundation, an incredible group that tries to grant wishes to critically ill kids. And honestly, we've had the pleasure of working closely with them over the years. I want to give a shout out to an inspiring young woman named Amara who visited us and who we worked with just a couple months ago. The second organization is we.org, which works to provide food, water, shelter, educational opportunities, and more to children in need around the world. So next month, I'm happy to announce and introduce a pet that's going on sale, the adorable Dottie, the baby alpaca.
Oh, una alpaca.
So if you thought that Dolly and Dot were your best friends, wait till you meet Dottie. She'll be worming your way into hearts everywhere in early December, and all proceeds from sales of Dottie from then through the end of the year go to benefit the Make-A-Wish Foundation and we.org.
Ayudando a la caridad.
Back in Battle for Azeroth, the year's not quite over. We have this 15th anniversary celebration that's just around the corner, and I mean just around the corner. This coming Tuesday, November 5th, we will be enabling all the 15th anniversary events in-game. First off, that is a throwback battleground, Korak's Revenge, inspired by the original Alterac Valley. So dig in, get ready to storm that bridge as you push your way into Stormpike. And next, we have a set of throwback raid experiences inspired by some of the greatest raid encounters of the early days of WoW, from Kael'thas through the Lich King. Players who complete all three of those experiences will be able to earn their very own Obsidian Worldbreaker mount, inspired by Deathwing. And everyone who logs in during the 2-month celebration will get their own little Letharian pet. Now, for those of you here in attendance at BlizzCon in person, we have a second 15th anniversary celebration in store for you. Please join us tonight at 8:30 outside the Arena Plaza for a toast and a celebration with the World of Warcraft team. A toast to 15 years of World of Warcraft, 25 years of Warcraft, and to the best that is yet to come. Now, as fun as it's been reflecting on the last 15 years and this past year in World of Warcraft, we all know that the most exciting part of BlizzCon every year is getting to hear and to talk about what's coming next. And so that raises the question, really, where would we go from here? What is next in store for Azeroth? I mean, it's, as we stand right now, the Horde and the Alliance are perched on the edge of a tenuous armistice, finally putting an end to the battle for Azeroth that has ravaged their world. And yes, the forces of N'Zoth and his old god minions are looming, but I've seen some pretty reliable data mine spoilers that suggest that we're going to come out on top in this one. Don't tell anyone. And so after, really what's been a rough few years for Azeroth, between the assault of the Iron Horde and the Burning Legion and everything that's gone on since, I think things might finally be looking up for Azeroth. It's, all these threats have been taken care of. Just sunny days and clear skies ahead. I mean, personally, I can't think of any unaccounted for loose ends or anyone who might be lurking in the shadows, thirsting for revenge. Can you?
Ah, no entiendo de Warcraft, no lo he jugado. ¿Qué será la Horda y la Alianza?
Ice Crown. A monument to our suffering. The veil between life and death. Where a usurper sits on a frozen throne. But no king rules forever. To wear this crown. To wield so much power.
That power will be your prison.
This world is a prison.
Qué loco. Qué peor le pasó al cielo.
And I will set us all free.
No entendí mucho del WoW. No lo he jugado. Jamás.
So now do the blue eyes make sense? So yeah, that just happened. We were once told by King Tyrannus that there must always be a Lich King. And now, for the first time, there is none. Sylvanas herself warned us that in the end, death claims us all. Well, death is coming for us. And if we want to stand a chance, we are going to have to go where no living soul ever has. We are going to the Shadowlands, the world that is the afterlife for the entire Warcraft universe. Now, along the way, we will get a chance to meet some of the Fallen and learn their fates. But this is not a familiar world full of orcs and trolls and dwarves. This is an ancient and mysterious realm that predates the Titans themselves. It is the source of the power of the Scourge that we have seen, true, and it's the power upon which Death Knights draw. But it's also the origin of the noble Valkyr and the spirit healers that guide us back to the land of the living when we pull a couple mobs too many. Not that anyone's ever done that. It's where spirits of nature go to begin a cycle of rest and rebirth. And so much more. Let's take a look at this wondrous world that we are set to explore.
The jailer of the damned. A grim task, which I have failed. Now the eternal veil screams, torn asunder by her. Within the realm of shadow lies the darkest of terrors, which should never be set free. The Shadowlands are infinite. Their terrors and beauty were never meant for mortal eyes. I wonder if they can bear to behold all that awaits them. Of this realm are the key to restoring the balance between life and death, if their trust can be earned. Death comes, and the end of everything is just the beginning.
So World of Warcraft Shadowlands is coming
Hola
next year,
Juan,
and it
¿qué
will be
tal?
available
¿Cómo
for pre-purchase
estás?
today. That is just a little glimpse of this incredible world that awaits us. Ahead of us lie many fateful decisions, because at its core, Shadowlands is an expansion that is built around the idea of choice. agency and self-expression, in the rewards you pursue, and in the allies with whom you cast your lot. I know you have a ton of questions, like what the heck is a covenant? What is that tower that's sticking out of the sky above Icecrown? What other changes are coming to World of Warcraft? And so much more. So we have our first panel for you at 2:30 on the Mythic stage, the World of Warcraft What's Next panel, where we'll dig into that and much, much more. Also, playable here on the show floor, we invite you to journey into the zone of Bastion and to begin to explore the Shadowlands. Thank you all so much, and it's going to be an incredible weekend ahead. I can't wait to share it with all of you. And now, it's my pleasure to turn things over to Ben Thompson on the Hearthstone team.
Ahora viene Hearthstone. ¿Cuándo viene Overwatch?
What's up, BlizzCon? So thrilling to be here with you today. Holy cow level, that Diablo announcement. And World of Warcraft Shadowlands, you gotta be kidding me. I am so excited for what we are showing you here today. I don't know about you, but I cannot wait to play some games. Can you? Look, whether it's demons crawling out of the very bowels of hell, or the skies above us shattering to pieces, it is clear that Blizzard loves telling you a good story. Sometimes we feel, however, that you shouldn't have to leave the safety of the tavern to enjoy a good tale. We believe some of the best stories are told right here at home. Take, for instance, the story that we've been telling you this year, in the Year of the Dragon. For the very first time, we've introduced you to a story that is taking all 3 sets to tell. It is so big and so awesome. We have been having a lot of fun putting it together. We cannot wait to show you how it all comes to an end. But let's talk a little bit about how it all began. The Rise of Shadows, you were introduced to the formation of a League of Evil. Their plot to steal Dalaran and just how you helped them do it. This was followed by the Saviors of Uldum, as you and the League of Explorers answered the call to adventure.
Hola Adrián, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás?
Seeking to wipe out the plagues that Rafam and his followers had set loose upon the world. Well, that brings us to our third and final chapter, does it not? The curtain rises on a shimmering twilight sky across a blanket of snow. A chill wind gusts across an ancient field of bones. Now, the League of Evil and the League of Explorers, well, they've chased each other across all of Azeroth to arrive here in Dragonblight.
Is this the end? Our heroes can't fly. They fall like shooting stars. Will anyone survive? Dragon take flight above the ice and snow. High in the sky where the cold wind blows. Wings beat down as the feedback falls. Flaming hot fire of a frozen bones. Good unites against evil they oppose. They ride or die as the legends grow. We must not just stand still as our hero. There are no silence in this combat zone. Deep split air, yeah, it's a chiller. The death, yeah, it's a killer. They go round and round, let the beat down pound. Aerial thrills, yeah, it's a thriller. The sky's filled with trauma and all of this drama, portending and impending end. Crash down. It's dragons descend.
Otra canción. Alright.
That's right. The Year of the Dragon is going to finally earn its name with more dragons in a single Hearthstone expansion than ever before. Now you're going to recognize quite a number of these from Azeroth's storied history, but we've stuck a couple in there of our own devising as well for you to enjoy. Descent of Dragons also introduces a handful of new mechanics and one all-powerful new keyword as well. You want to dive in and take a look? Let's do it. Now, it wouldn't be right to make a set based around dragons without at least acknowledging the most terrible, the most feared and fearsome dragon ever to walk the world of Azeroth. No, not Deathwing. It's the progenitor of all dragon kind, the fearsome Galakrond. Galakrond is Hearthstone's newest hero card. That is to say, he takes the place of your own hero when you put him into play. He also brings with him a powerful new battle cry and his own unique hero power. But here's the key, he becomes stronger, more powerful, when you make use of our newest keyword, Invoke. It's important to note here that Invoke has its effects on Galakrond, whether he be in your hand or in your deck. And by doing so, you will allow him to achieve his second form.
What?
Gets a bit stronger. Now, believe it or not, there are actually those who eagerly await Galakrond's return, those who praise his name across Azeroth. And as a result, the Invoke keyword will occasionally show up on some neutral cards as well. Doing so will allow you to achieve the most feared and third final form of Galakrond, that of
Otra forma.
Azeroth.
Holy crap. Las 4. Ala.
Now, I don't know if this actually signals the end of all of Azeroth. Frankly, from what we've just seen, I'm pretty sure that's Sylvanas' job now. But it sure as heck signals the end of any game of Hearthstone he's in if you can appropriately pull off the Invoke mechanic. All 5 classes aligned with the League of Evil will have access to the terrible power of Galakrond and be able to harness it for themselves in the form of a unique hero, bringing a unique battle cry, and a one-of-a-kind hero power as well. Now, Rafam, he takes care of his friends. He is assured that everyone will receive a copy of all 5 Galakrond legendary hero cards for free just for logging in when the set launches. But you may ask, what of the just and noble? What of those pure of heart, or more on the side of good? Where are my League of Explorers in this? Well, there are plenty of our winged friends eager to join the fight for good as well. You all know Ysera. Let's say hello to the Druid Legendary Dragon, Ysera Unleashed. She's my favorite too. And finally, what would a dragon be without their fearsome breath weapon? If you're a shaman, you're gonna have access to lightning breath here. Yeah, we see all our dragon priest friends out there. You look like you're having a good time. We just think it's time to open up the party a little bit. You see, with every class in Hearthstone will receive a legendary dragon, each and their own. We're sure to see their presence being made known in the meta as soon as we release this newest and final chapter to the trilogy on December 10th. But for those of you looking to dive into the action a little sooner, pre-purchase begins today. Now, normally that'd be it for Hearthstone. We've given you an amazing new set, an awesome new cinematic, and a song that I know I'm gonna be humming for the rest of the weekend. But we're not done. We want to leave you with something a little special before we go. As Hearthstone players ourselves, we all continue to enjoy a variety of ways to play this game we know and love. Whether it be in the arena mode or tavern brawl mode, we enjoy thinking of the cards we build and craft and play, and the decks that we put them in different ways. That's why the Hearthstone team is excited to announce today an entirely new way to play this game. And it's a new mode that we like to call Hearthstone Battlegrounds. Hearthstone Battlegrounds is an 8-player mode. All 8. 8-player mode that is inspired by the popular auto battler genre with a few Hearthstone twists. In this mode, you and 7 other players are challenged to recruit minions and send them into battle against your opponents until only one victor remains. This is the first new mode to come to the game in some time. We have had so much fun making this, and we've had even more fun playing it. So much so, in fact, that we're excited to dedicate the entirety of the Hearthstone demo area here at BlizzCon.
La moda de meter varios jugadores y que solo quede uno.
The open beta for this new mode is going to start on November 12th. But for those of you here today, watching at home with the virtual ticket, or pre-purchasing Descent of Dragons, well, you're going to get to enjoy this all starting on Tuesday. We couldn't be more excited to announce even more and talk about more cards and things related to Descent of Dragons and Hearthstone Battlegrounds on the Mythic stage at 3:30. We look forward to seeing you all there. From the very beginning, Hearthstone was always intended to be a warm and welcoming place. It's a place and a home far away from a confusing and often frustrating world outside the tavern. It's a place to set down our swords, join our friends, and gather around the fire. With the return of the Hearthstone Tavern here at BlizzCon, we hope to do just this. We absolutely invite you to come by and tell us what you think of the new mode. And we love answering questions about the newest set. But mostly, we hope you just drop by, if only to take part in the warmth and the friendship that the tavern has to offer. I know I'll be there, and I look forward to seeing each and every one of you. I don't know about you guys, but I really need to see what Overwatch has to offer, don't you?
Sí, Overwatch.
Let's go take a look, shall we?
Por fin, por fin. Por fin el Overwatch. Llegó la hora.
The Omnics declared war. Overwatch was created to rescue humanity from the Omnic crisis. We became the greatest champions of peace and progress mankind has ever seen.
La cinemática, sí.
Everybody knows Overwatch got shut down. Half of them are just mercenaries now.
The people decided they were better off without us. They even called us criminals. They tore our family apart.
Papa told me, after so many years of service, you gave Overwatch everything, and then they pushed you out.
Real life is not like the stories our father told us. You were a fool for believing it so.
Perhaps I am a fool to think there is still hope for you, brother.
Human, machine. Before me, I see the future. Humans and Omnics standing together.
The second Omnic crisis continues. The conflict between Omnics and humans has now claimed over 15,000 lives.
But look around. Someone has to do something. We have to do something.
Always remember, never accept the world as it appears to be. Dare to see it for what it could be.
Winston? It's been too long! What is this? This is broadcasting on the Overwatch emergency frequency.
I got a call. They're getting the band back together.
Echo,
They want
saldrá
me,
Echo.
but really, they need you.
Ah, todos son cinemáticas recicladas.
The enemy is out there and getting grown stronger.
The world is changing once again, and it's time to pick a side.
We can make a difference again. The world needs us now, more than ever. Are you with me?
Claro que sí, Winston.
Yes, Winston. I am with you.
Pero ¿por qué se emocionaron? Todo fue reciclado. ¿Dónde está la nueva cinemática?
Please welcome Game Director of Overwatch, Jeff Kaplan.
¡Yeah! ¡Sí! ¡Yeah! Ahora su frase clásica.
What you all doing? You having fun?
Ah, no comenzó con eso.
BlizzCon is so edgy this year. I wore black. It's kind of like dad edgy because it's got a giant pink bunny on it. So I didn't quite get there. So I feel like you and
el Overwatch 2.
and you know who I'm talking to. I feel like you and I have been together for a very long time. Like, we remember when WoW Classic used to be called WoW. We've been around together. I have something, don't ever say that. I have something that I'm very embarrassed to tell you now, and I'm only telling you because we have this close relationship. I totally forget what I'm supposed to say right now. Like, I don't have a clue. Just drew a blank. Anybody who knows me knows I can just ramble forever about anything. But luckily, I can, from the internet, I can read everything I'm supposed to say in the last week. Thank you so much for helping me with that. Oh my gosh. That was so sweet. The team really appreciates it. Actually, if you want to know how game developers feel about leaks, the WoW team made a cinematic called Shadowlands. And picture my face where Sylvanas' was. And then instead of that helmet, it was my cell phone. And that, yeah. I should probably talk about Overwatch now. I'm just digging a hole, you know? So a very dear friend of mine 5 years ago on this stage, almost to this very day, a gentleman by the name of Chris Metzen. And let him hear it. He's watching with us right now. Chris came out 5 years ago on this stage, and he said it's time for a new adventure, and he wanted to take us all with him. And he came out and he announced Overwatch. And it was one of the most special moments of my life. And the women and men who work on Overwatch have been working so hard to make something very special. And today they'd like to dedicate that to you. So please enjoy.
Ahora sí, la cinemática. ¡El Pachimare! Winston.
Winston?
Oh, ya se descontó con May.
What's on your mind, May?
Do we have enough people for this mission?
As long as we stick together, we'll be fine.
Bueno, ahora sí van a presentar el Overwatch 2 con esto, creo que sí. Pues.
If you're going to show, now would be a good time.
Attention! This is your captain speaking.
Tracer.
We're on final approach to Paris.
That's our cue.
You may now power on your electronic devices. Weather is mostly cloudy, with a 100% chance of Null sector invasion.
Sí, ahora sí presentan el Overwatch 2.
We'll be right behind you.
El PvE.
Why is Null sector attacking now?
I don't know, May. But the people down there need help. And right now, we are all they've got.
Llegó el monito.
Bonjour, officer. We're here to help.
C'était un singe?
El hielito.
Good work, May.
Thanks. Watch your back.
Get the civilians to the ship.
¿Qué? Se estoy fuera del juego. ¡Qué perros! Un super ómnico, es un transformer.
Take cover!
¡Ah! El muro, May, pon el muro. No.
Stay with me. Winston!
No, May.
She needs help. We can't stay here.
¿Dónde está Mercy? No.
Tracer, get everyone out of here. I'll hold the line.
But you said to stick together.
Don't worry. I'll be right behind you.
No, Winston, no te mates.
You'd better be.
Chao, monito. ¡Ah! Super mega F, no. ¡Oh! ¡Genji! ¡Sí! El deflect. What? Esto tiene una capucha, ¿qué? Dos. Bridget y Reinhardt, sí. Ya vino la gente. La caballería. Echo, Echo, sí, se va a presentar Echo. Sí. La polilla, sí. Sabía que Marcia le iba a curar. ¡Wow! Eso no pasa en el juego el rayo te atraviesa. Pon el muro, traes. ¡Pon el muro! ¡Pon el muro! A ver qué seco. What? ¿Qué pedos? Eso no pasa en el juego. Eso no pasa en el juego. Así no se fusionan las ultis. Ahora me iba a tener que hacer otro tanque. ¿Qué pedos pasó? Está hermoso. Está hermosa cinemática. ¡Snowball! ¡Snowball! No, el papelito.
Hi, Lena. Brigitte.
Wow, está genial cómo le han hecho. Cómo han diseñado a los personajes. Mira los lentes de Tracer.
Monsieur, does this mean Overwatch is back?
Claro que sí. Regresamos como Overwatch 2.
Yes. Yes, we are.
¡Ahí está! ¡Te dije! ¡Te dije! ¡Se presentó! ¡Se presentó! ¡Y era más que cierto! Digo, más que confirmado está.
Did you like it? Did you enjoy?
¡Claro que sí, papá! ¡Yeah!
Awesome.
¡Estuvo hermoso!
On behalf of the Overwatch team, I am extremely proud and excited to finally and officially
Solo no
announce
metas
Overwatch 2.
monetización. Ahí sí la cagas.
Now I know you have a lot of questions, but we always feel like our games speak for themselves, so let's take a look at the gameplay and then we'll talk.
Ya, vamos a ver gameplay porque la cinemática nunca... la cinemática siempre emociona. ¡Lucio! Oh, vamos a defender Río de Janeiro. ¿O qué es?
Paris was just the beginning. This is a global invasion.
So, how's Overwatch enjoying our city?
It's beautiful, except for all the killer robots.
Story Mission, sí, el PB se sabía.
Then we know what we have to do.
Oh, está genial. Bueno, la C cinemática.
I knew you would return one day.
It has been too long, Master. I can't do this.
You've made your choice. Nobody will stop us.
Wakanda.
Trouble is cropping up all over the world. It's not just Null Sector.
A lot of lives are riding on what we do
Gibraltar.
We'll have to fight. One city at a
Río de
time.
Janeiro, Ilios, Busan.
Let's get them, Brigitte.
I've got you, Papa.
Toronto, oh, eso es nuevo. Nuevos mapas. Bueno, no llegué a ver qué más. Ruta 66, París. Bueno, Toronto va a ser un nuevo mapa. Tendremos Canadá. ¿Cuándo ponen Lima? Oh, va a tener mejoras de los skills. Oh, espero que sean pasivas, ¿no? No me quiero llenar de teclitas. Oh. What? New PV maps. Ya nuevos mapas. New look. Ya, eso sí se vio. Eso sí se vio. New heroes. Oh. ¿Qué? ¿Quién era ese? Wow. Se ve genial.
Oh, we are gonna have so much fun. It is
Hermoso.
gonna be so awesome. So, we have a lot to talk about, right?
A ver, sigue
First
hablando
and
ya.
foremost, you have to remember that Overwatch is a team versus team 6v6 competitive experience. And there is no way we're losing that at all. In
yeah.
fact, that's a huge focus. So Overwatch 2 will have a brand new core competitive game mode called Push. Now, what I mean when I say core is that you will play this in quick play, it will be played in competitive, and it will also be played by the Overwatch League. So we're really excited to finally add a new core game mode. Now we want everybody here today to have a chance to play it and tell us how awesome and balanced it is. So you can play on a brand new map which takes place in Toronto, our first Canadian map. It's over in Hall A, so we invite you to come play the demo. We think it'll be awesome. Now, when I talk to lots of you, there's a common request that you want out of Overwatch, and Overwatch 2 is going to deliver on this. And that's for more story and for PvE, for cooperative experiences. Overwatch 2 will feature a ton of PvE content. We will have a complete story experience featuring story missions, the first of which is called Rio de Janeiro, is also playable in Hall A for all of you today. Cannot wait to hear what you think about it. In addition, as you saw, we have something called hero missions, which hero missions are focused on highly replayable cooperative experience. The analogy we like to use on the team is similar to what adventure mode is to Diablo versus its campaign. That's what hero missions are intended to be. And they're powered by this really cool progression system where you can level up your heroes, get more powerful, customize your abilities, do different talents. It's going to be a ton of fun. Now, you might have also noticed the heroes all have a new look to them. Every one of the 31 heroes, plus more, are getting an upgraded look to them. And there's a really awesome panel that's going to happen tomorrow on Saturday in here that is going to go through all of the engine upgrades that are coming to Overwatch 2 and all of the new looks and explanation of the new art style that I'm really excited about. Now, Overwatch and Overwatch 2 at their core are all about heroes, and we know that we cannot make a brand new Overwatch game without having new heroes. So Overwatch 2, in addition to featuring Sojourn, who we are not talking about today besides just confirming that she is here, Overwatch 2 will feature multiple new heroes that will come with the game, and we're very excited about that. Now, a lot of you have questions, like why a sequel? Or what does that mean to me as a player of the original game? I put so much time into this game, I cared about it so much.
A ver, eso es importante.
Well, we thought about it, and for us as gamers, you know, sequels make us nervous more than anything else. So what we're hoping to do with Overwatch 2 is really redefine what a sequel means. And I think some explanation is in order right now. So for all original players of Overwatch, players of the current Overwatch game, you will get to play on all of the same maps as Overwatch 2 players, including all of the brand new maps that are coming to Overwatch 2. And you will get to play with all of the same heroes as Overwatch 2 players. It will be a shared multiplayer environment where no one gets left behind.
Pero nuestro progreso no lo estoy eso.
The other thing that I think a lot of us are thinking about is all of those cool accomplishments and cosmetics that we've been unlocking over the years. You know, how hard did you work for your Witch Mercy skin, for example? We want to make sure that all Overwatch cosmetics come forward with you into Overwatch 2, so all of your progress matters. Nothing's getting left behind. No one's getting left behind. We worked so hard to build this community of over 50 million players at this point. The last thing we would ever do is do anything to split what an amazing community you guys are and how much you mean to us. So Overwatch 2 is going to be amazing. We have a panel right here on this stage at 1:30 where we're going to go into a lot more detail. Now, it's time for BlizzCon. I'm staring, straight down the aisle at those beautiful machines with Diablo 4 loaded on them.
No, sigue hablando,
We've
Jeff,
got
sigue hablando.
World of Warcraft Shadowlands. We've
Sigue
got
hablando, Jeff, no pares.
Battlegrounds. We've got 2 different Overwatch 2 demos. I just want you all to remember how much we all mean to each other, be good to each other, enjoy each other this weekend. Now let's go play some video games. Have fun, everybody.
No los mandes para allá. No, sigue hablando, Jeff. No, se fue. Y se marchó.
This concludes our opening ceremonies. Mythic Stage's panel presentations resume shortly with Diablo 4 unveiled. Have a great BlizzCon.
No, ¿por qué, Jeff? ¿Por qué te fuiste? O sea que Overwatch 2 sí va a ser para pagar entonces y la 1 será gratis. Bueno, eso no lo ha confirmado aún bien. No he dicho el precio ni cómo van a hacer esto. Solo han mencionado que todo nuestro progreso del Overwatch 1 y nuestros skins sí los vamos a poder tener en... ¡Sí! ¡Nos dejó con la duda! ¡Qué asco! ¡Maldito Jeff! ¿Cuánto va a costar? ¿Cómo van a ganar plata ustedes? Van a tener... que no tengamos monetización, que no sea pay to win el PvE. ¿Costará el 2? ¡Hola! Araiza, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? No sé, no mencionó nada de eso. Se largó nomás, se dijo, luego van a la 1 y tanto van a... no, 1 y tanto, no sé qué hora dijo. Que podemos saber más de esas cosas. Solo los mandó a todos a que jueguen a que prueben los jueguitos. Y se largó y se marchó. Manténlo. ¿Cómo que lo mantengo? Bueno, al menos sabemos que vamos a tener bastantes nuevos héroes, lo he confirmado. Esta es una... ¿cómo se llamaba? Ya me olvidé cómo se llamaba. Soldier, no me acuerdo cómo dijo que se llamaba. Bueno, también vimos a Echo en la cinemática. Bueno, uno de los mapas va a ser de los PvE, va a ser Río de Janeiro. Todos los personajes van a tener un rediseño en cómo se ven. Bueno, ya los vimos. Genji tiene una capucha, se ve genial. Le meterán...
my video on this. I did this video with the help of my Discord and Furious.
Le meterán Actus al 1 con todo lo del 2.
This is stuff that's been hidden away.
Estaría bueno que nos dieran una skin por tener el Overwatch antiguo. Sí, sería genial.
It is also included in Zalatath's history book.
He estado viendo tu canal y pienso que deberías hacer miniaturas para que se vean más chidos. Si quieres te las hago gratuitas. Oh, en serio, Kenny. Bueno, yo no sé mucho de miniaturas y bueno, estaba haciéndolo como podía. Solo era fotomontaje, ponía imágenes sobre otras.
Magic is quite literally the creation magic. It is fucking powerful. Bolvar never stood a chance.
Algo así dijo,
because
creo.
Sylvanas she's pretty much outside of time and space. If you look at that cinematic and you look at as she's stepping in Northrend, as she's stepping towards ICC, you see that kind of shadow coming out of her. Like you see that shadow coming out of her step. The lore behind the Shadow Ascendant, which is something that just undead characters can do, by the way. By being undead,
no sé por qué fueron así de, bueno, al menos lo terminaron con Overwatch. Estuvimos viendo todo por lo demás. En Diablo 4 no estuve entendiendo mucho. Solo que entendí que va a ser más gore, va a tener mucha sangre, va a ser muy satánico.
You become effectively outside the space and time continuum.
Actualización es
This is
Actus.
what Sylvanas achieved. So, will Sylvanas be a boss at the end? No.
Bueno, sí, tampoco explicó si va a ser un nuevo juego completamente o algo así, ¿no? O no, no, sí dijo que va a ser un nuevo juego, por eso van a meter... no puede ser un nuevo juego sin que le metan muchos más nuevos personajes. Eso es lo que dijo, pero no sé a qué se refiere como un nuevo juego. Si va a ser como una expansión o uno completamente aparte.
I don't know, Nick. I don't yet know why. I'm gonna have to do a lot more reading, and Discord, you're gonna have to get on this. We're gonna have to figure out what is it that
la primera cinemática como que reciclaron todas las cinemáticas anteriores y las juntaron para que se vea un poquito bonito, pero ya al menos la segunda sí estuvo todo
it is
nuevo.
to conquer death. It is to conquer the cycle that we find ourselves in
Si te animas, me escribes
right?
a
This is my
Facebook,
initial
me
belief
dices
on
cómo
it.
quieres la
The fact
miniatura
is, in the
y te
end,
las
Beth claims
hago
us all. She says this to
incondicional,
Vol'jin,
como estoy
but the
practicando en
Horde
esas
will
cosas.
live on, right? And the way
Es que
she
la
says
cosa
it to
es,
Vol'jin
no sé
as well,
cómo
it
quiera la
sounds as if she's
miniatura,
not
no tengo creatividad
that
para eso, por eso es lo
about
que
the
no
fact
sé.
that Death claims us all. And I think that's what she is trying to
Eso
break.
es lo que no tengo
She's trying to
ideas.
break that cycle. The idea that we all live, we die, and then we can
La primera fue repollo, sí. La primera todo fue recicladazo. Por eso como que no hubo tanta emoción. Solo agarraron todo, lo cortaron y lo pusieron bonito con transiciones y cosas. Y efectos. Y la musiquita de fondo. Entonces te las arreglo pues. Ok, ahí veo como... Bueno, tampoco... Las de Minecraft las estuve poniendo solo capturas de pantallas. No sabía cómo qué ponerles. Es que a veces siento también que si decoro mucho la miniatura sería como un ¿cómo se llama?
I'm checking now to see this is the open ceremony.
Y a la gente no sé, no le gusta mucho el clickbait.
I want to see their live stream because if I can see the live stream, we can know if it's fine. Because I need to know if it's all access, and I don't think. Well, it doesn't show a ticket next to it, so.
Bueno, entonces lo que presentaron fue expansión de Hearthstone. Diablo 4. No sé, World of Warcraft es una expansión o que un mundo nuevo o algo así. El Shadowlands. Bueno, yo no he jugado World of Warcraft, así que no entiendo mucho. Vimos la cinemática de...
I'm assuming the ticket next to it will show you need the ticket.
No sé cómo se llaman los patitas que estuvieron peleando.
So this we can still watch
Y le
together.
quitaron la corona y huevadas. Este canal es puro no estafas.
Let's just log out and see if we're allowed to watch that. Yeah.
¿Qué más en StarCraft? StarCraft no mostraron nada, ¿no? Pero sí. No mostraron, ¿no?
DJ Pretoria for now.
Storm tampoco no mostraron, bueno, mucho. Algo hablaron, pero lo que más hablaron fueron de WoW y el Diablo 4. Hearthstone solo fue una expansión de que van a agregar un modo Battle Arena, bueno, como el Fortnite, el PUBG y el TFT. Como todo eso está de moda ahora, supongo que han querido agregar eso en el Hearthstone, que ya se está muriendo el juego.
She's probably going to be part of one of those too. And
no lo he jugado
I think
bastante.
Ultimately what's going to happen is
Valió. Hola, Bambita Forever.
And those who don't won't. You know?
Welcome to Diablo 4 Unveiled.
Pero sí, el rediseño de los personajes me estuvo gustando. De Overwatch. Bueno, de Overwatch sí mostraron bastantes cosas con el Overwatch 2, pero nos dejaron con la duda de cómo van a ganar plata ellos, cómo van a monetizar. Si va a ser pay to win, ahí sí la cagan en grande. Espero que Jeff no haga eso. Que ganen solo con skins, espero. Pero que se sigan pudiendo conseguir con loot boxes.
And my name is John Mueller, art director on Diablo 4.
Is this new people?
Wow. What's up? We're here.
Katrina, see you later.
I know, right?
We can finally talk about
Va a
Diablo
pasar
4.
algo más acá, no saber.
Can we just take a
Yo
minute
quiero
to
ver
just
más de
recognize
Overwatch, no
how
de
stacked this
Diablo.
BlizzCon is?
It's incredible.
Overwatch 2,
Bueno.
Shadowlands,
Sí, Shadowlands.
Battlegrounds, Diablo 4. I'm kind of jealous
Battlegrounds, ahí
of you guys.
está, Battlegrounds. Es el Battle Arena de Hearthstone. Que van a jugar 8 jugadores y solo uno va a quedar. Que bueno, ya es el modo de es la moda de los Battle Arena, pero el Battle Arena más chévere de todos sabemos que es el Tetris 99.
That's right. Let's set the stage a little bit.
Me di cuenta que en tu directo de Little Miss Fruitness sacaste el final malo o neutral y no conseguiste la felicidad eterna con la madre. No, ¿por qué me spoileaste, estuvo? Existía esa felicidad eterna con la madre, no, saqué el malo o el neutral, no sé cuál fue. Al final nos salvó Benjamin y pasó mamadas. Pero empecé el juego de nuevo para ver a ver qué sale. Voy a tratar de conseguir lo que faltó. Estoy tomando las decisiones que no tomé con la primera. A ver qué sale. Y también quería tratar de conseguir todas las cosas con la purpurina.
This is important because in the mythos of Sanctuary, Lilith is the mother of humanity. Lilith represents that demonic half that
no one
we all
gives a
have
fuck
inside our
about
hearts.
Immortal.
In that mythos, she and the angel Inarius, along with other rebel angels and rebel demons, tired of this endless great conflict, created a world that would be free of conflict called Sanctuary. And along with that, they created the first mortals. That's a legend, that's what we've heard. The scary part about that is she knows our hearts. She knows what motivates us.
No sé hasta qué hora voy a poder esto acá.
She's Mephisto's daughter. That's right.
Porque bueno, como a las 3 más o menos ahí suelo almorzar, pero no sé si poder almorzar más tarde. Y bueno, no sé si me griten. Bueno, esperaré un poquito más a ver si hablan algo más de Overwatch. Ya digan que se puede descargar el Overwatch gratis. ¿Cómo será, no? Ah, maldito Jeff, ¿por qué? ¿Por qué nos deja con las dudas?
Diablo 4 is set, but let's talk a little bit more about Diablo 4. Help us out, Tiffany.
All right, guys, we're gonna go on a journey together, but before that, let's take a look at what Diablo 4 is. So Diablo 4 is a classic isometric action RPG.
Aunque se ve genial, sí está bacán. No sé si jugarlo, porque como es el quad 4 y no he jugado ni el 1, ni el 2, ni el 3, no sé si entenderé.
Non-linear, I don't know if I like that.
Y luego tampoco he jugado porque como que se paga mensual y no da ganitas de estar pagando mensual para jugar.
It'll be a shared open world with 5 distinct contiguous regions.
Shared open world.
You'll be able to go from the tip of Skazgan all the way down to Kyrgyzstan.
Complete with weather and day-night cycles.
Ya en la noche me voy a comprar un pollo browser. Si puedas, deja el servidor abierto de Minecraft. Ok. Ahí me dicen a qué hora quieren que lo abra. Bueno, pero también de todas maneras no soy el único que puede abrir el servidor. También está Relic. Así que si yo no puedo, le pueden decir a Relic. Y si ninguno puede, pues GG, Rip and Pepperoni.
And it's being developed simultaneously for PC, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4.
¿Y la Switch?
All right, so like Tiffany said, we're starting a journey together. You know, you may recall in the opening ceremonies, Luis said Diablo 4 is about world, legacy, and darkness. Who wants to talk about darkness?
Mucho darkness.
Yes. All right.
That guy
At the
does not
highest
seem
level,
amused.
What this means is that when you play Diablo 4, everything you will see and experience will feel immersive and faithful to the legacy of what we all love about Diablo. How's that sound?
Yeah, it is allowed.
I wanted to
We're
give you an
watching
idea
open
what we
access
mean when we
at the
say that. You might wonder, you know, is it mature themes? Is it blood? Is it gore? There's a little bit of gore in that trailer, right? Just a little bit. And you know, is it the music, right? It's all of these things. And what we like to say is it's the totality of that tone that creates that experience that we all know and love. And I think
Su trailer fue una explosión de sangre.
Diablo 1, you know, you go down, you open that door, everything seems fine, and then it goes horribly wrong, right?
Puro blood.
Eviscerated. This crazy guy coming out with a butcher's knife.
Todo
And in
era
our
de
trailer
aquí,
today, you saw
the
that as
blood
well.
is de aquí.
It's like everything was fine until they opened that
De
door.
aquí es de blood, o como en el orden que le hayan dicho, no me acuerdo.
So this is what we're really excited about. It's that contrast. It's not monotonous, right? We want to create that sense of space and that world that we're really excited to explore.
I mean, I'm very excited for Diablo 4,
Right,
but
so here's how this idea affects our heroes.
these guys are not
Cuando vuelve
making
Jeff, no, cuando vuelve
You
Jeff.
really see it in this piece. It's everything from the palette to the design of the armor,
And you,
to
Dudley.
the design of the
Thank
weapons,
you very
to
much,
how we
Steve.
treat magic. In the classes, you see the druid, the barbarian, and the sorceress engaged in combat with monsters from different realms around Sanctuary. And this piece really evokes the kind of tone and that feeling that we're after. And it really affects all things in the world.
¿Saben a qué hora va a volver Jeff?
Right, so how would this tone affect
¿A qué hora van a hablar de
the world of
Overwatch
Sanctuary?
2?
We have this vast
Porque si se va a
open
demorar
world,
mucho, no
and
creo
we
que
want to
pueda
immerse
estar
you into that medieval apocalyptic
hasta tan
demonic
tarde.
version of
Porque no
Sanctuary
he
like never
almorzado
before.
tampoco.
The moments of contrast that you will experience in today's demo are areas like Donheim Caves, the Drowned
No, ya no quiero
Caverns,
escuchar de
and the
Diablo
Hangman's
4.
Street of the South,
No lo
which is one of my
he jugado
personal
ninguno, no lo
favorites. And
entiendo.
then Keeler Farm, which kind of evokes these Diablo 1 vibes. Like the artist who built that, he was so excited about to put that
Estoy
in the
aquí
demo.
para ver más de Overwatch. ¿Dónde
I
está?
think the
These are
reason
all
it's so
areas that
quiet
remind
is
us that we're in the world of Diablo.
we want to see
and
stuff,
what we mean when we
right?
talk about Return to Darkness.
3. Vape Nation!
But it's not just present in the art, this darkness. It is in
Golden
the
Anime.
world, our gameplay, and the stories.
It's because they don't know the truth.
So what we mean by that is our world is medieval
Cuando
RPG,
invocan a
but rather
Maléfica.
than being
Ah, no,
inspired
ahí no
by
se ve como
fantasy,
Maléfica.
we're inspired by the occult, the demonic, and biblical themes. What we mean by gameplay is that even making a very dark, moody world, if we create, you know, the sort of overpowered characters with really over-the-top effects, we know we're going to undermine that sense of darkness. So we want to make sure we keep that in check. And then with stories, you heard me talk about
Ve a
how
almorzar,
things
ya
are
ves
clean
todo
or
en el Google.
guaranteed. This means that sometimes evil wins. After all, this is the IP where you get sent
Uno
to
ya
save
entraron a mi
Child
cuarto.
Albrecht
Ah,
in the first
ya voy
Diablo.
a...
And guess what?
Ah, no, ya,
There's
ya.
no saving.
Ando sirviéndome entonces.
This is the
¿Ah, me lo vas a traer acá, en
franchise where
serio?
even after you kill the Lord of Terror
Bueno.
himself,
¿Me
it's not
dejas?
good enough, and you need to risk your own mortal soul to try to contain him
No,
and
no
defend
termina,
evil off
quiero
for
ver
one more
qué
day.
habla.
The entirety of Diablo 2 was predicated upon being a day late and $1 short, and we basically want to encapsulate that feeling, put it in a bottle, and just create a whole world with that sense. So yeah, it's in the art, it's in the gameplay, it's in the world, and in the stories.
Me dejaron almorzar acá. ¡Qué genial!
Yeah. But it's not
Renzo, el boletero, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Soy Henry, ¿qué tal el Overwatch 2? Estaba hermoso. Estaba hermoso, pero nos dejó con la duda el maldito Jeff como siempre. Vino y dijo, y bueno, eso fue todo ya. Ahora sí, lárganse a probar los juegos de por allá. Para eso está la BlizzCon. Y yo me largo y se marchó. Y no nos dijo si el juego va a ser gratis, va a costar, cómo van a monetizar, si va a haber... bueno, al menos lo que sí afirmó es que sí, lo que hemos... Todo nuestro progreso y nuestros skins del Overwatch 1, todo lo que hemos jugado lo vamos a poder tener en el Overwatch 2. Todo se va... Así que no hemos jugado por las huevas.
This pays homage to the classic campfire from Diablo 2, and this is one of my favorite parts of the demo and the game. So John, what was your team's inspiration when...
Qué raro es el día. Por primera vez voy a almorzar aquí,
turn up the
Esto va a
volume
ser
now,
¿cómo se llama
but these
esa
guys
cosa?
are
Voy a
taking
quitar
the
el
fun
¿cómo
out
se
of
llama?
the game
La
that I
cosa
was
esta,
so
el
excited for.
reposa muñecas.
And it's not that the
Para
game is
poder-
bad, it's that the way in which they're talking about it, it's just like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
Esto va a ser ¿cómo se
be a little
llama?
bit excited for the fucking game you made, for the love of cunt.
Va a ser ¿cómo se llama esta cosa de que transmiten comiendo en vivo? No me acuerdo cómo se llama. Que es bien extraño. Ah, pero tengo demasiado calor. Me voy a sacar la casaca. Sudando. Ah, al menos un brazo para no resfriarme. Yo tuve que almorzar sin ver todo lo de Overwatch. No. Pero lo de Overwatch era lo más importante, bueno, para nosotros. Para los demás puede ser que haya sido otra cosa, ¿verdad? Pero para mí lo más importante de este BlizzCon quería ver que era que iba a ser lo de Overwatch. Y bueno, sí, ya estaba con todos los leaks y los rumores. Y ya estaba más que confirmado del Overwatch 2, así que bueno, como que no hubo tanta emoción, pero sí hay algo. La cinemática sí fue hermosa. La segunda, la primera no. La primera solo fue reciclaje a todo poder. Pero si es así, entonces Overwatch va a ser el 2. En conclusión, no va a ser otro juego nuevo, solo lo van a actualizar como el Fortnite. Oh no, ahora nos pondrán un agujero negro, ¿no? Se comieron al Overwatch 1.
To add yet another layer of customization, and depending on what skill you use, the barbarian will automatically pull out the weapon that he or she needs, so combat will continue to be seamless on the battlefield. So we're carrying forward Fury to power the aggressive, physical, fast-paced attacks of the barbarian, but they'll also continue to pull the ancient magic.
Pero ¿cómo será, no? ¿Qué creen que sea? Overwatch 1 gratis. ¿Cómo creen que moneticen? ¿Creen que les pongan, ¿cómo se llama? Pay to win en el PvE? Eso sí, no me gustaría mucho. Me gustaría que, aunque sí, para lo del PvE, que le hayan agregado eso de algo de, parecen como que skill pasivas o algo así para mejorar tus skills, porque bueno, vimos que cuando Mei se ponía en su modo hielito, cuando salía o lo destruían, creo que congelaba a los enemigos del área.
Yeah, I think this is like every barbarian painting that I grew up with come to life, where it's just like, you know,
why?
wading into the
it looks
crowd
cool.
of enemies and just wreaking havoc.
A este va a ser el stream más largo que he hecho, creo. Porque incluso voy a comer acá.
Who all got to play a druid in Diablo 2?
Los sponsors, HyperX, MSI, Intel.
I think you guys are going to like this guy. But first, I don't know if this little tidbit I'm going to give you is going to reaffirm your faith in us or shake your faith in us. But
Alex, fuck yeah.
We got something to share with you. The druid was not part of our original lineup for Diablo 4. I know, it's my bad. That lasted about a day. Until basically, one of our artists did this amazing piece of art, and then we went from like, I don't know, druid, maybe no, we're making a druid 100% starting tomorrow, right now. The power of art. It's so great. It is a theme that
Lo más gracioso es que todo que es un juego online y sale 2 no tiene éxito porque digo esto, ya que varias compañías cuando sacan un título y dice 2 significa que está en crisis. ¿En serio? Bueno, pero sí sigue viniendo bastante gente del Overwatch 1, pero bueno, no se muere tan. El Hearthstone sí está muriendo, creo, pero bueno. Ahí veremos cómo va.
It was pretty cool. You'd be a bear and spam shockwave. That was pretty awesome. But we decided to move that forward with Diablo 4, and now we have something we call seamless shapeshifting. What that means, if you truly want to embrace the hybrid nature of the class, you can start an attack in one form, and you'll begin animating as smooth and fluid as the Diablo 3 combat you've enjoyed so far. We're leveling that up. So mid-swing, you will transform into the correct form. So you'll press that button for a werewolf attack, you'll start animating caster form, finish it in werewolf form. If you're surrounded by enemies, you can conjure up a boulder, push those enemies away, and then turn back into a werebear and charge into them. It's really, really cool. I really hope you guys have the time to play the demo, check out the druid. But enough of me talking, let's see that stuff in action.
I really want to see the skill trees as well, Grump.
Bueno, al menos no dijeron mamadas como Overwatch para smartphones.
I think the sets look amazing. The art style is amazing. The presenters are fucking dog shit, but the game itself looks amazing.
All right, look at those good boys.
Ah, tanto dura su vivo. ¿Dónde está Jeff? Traigan a Jeff. No nos interesa lo demás.
Fuck yeah.
And don't worry if you've got a preferred form. You can just assign all your buttons to that form and be a bear all the time if that's your druid fantasy.
Oh shit! Look at this motherfucker summoning tornadoes and shit.
Master of nature magic right there.
I mean, that looks fucking amazing.
Yeah.
No sé si estoy sudando, me quité la casaca. Ah.
Made a good choice about that art, I guess. It worked out. All right. The sorceress. The sorcerer is back. How exciting is that?
Heck yes.
Yeah. She is elemental carnage on the battlefield, whether it's chilling enemies and smashing with a fireball or transforming into a chaotic ball of lightning and just completely destroying the battlefield, teleporting around and just wreaking havoc. She is an unstoppable wrecking machine, wading through the hordes of monsters with the power of elemental magic. In the dark, oppressive world,
como veo más Diablo en la BlizzCon y los demás juegos, está claro que lo alargan, ya que quieren que olvidemos lo que pasó con Diablo Mobile. Sí, eso fue un mega fe.
I mean, we'll see now because I'm mostly worried about the skill trees.
Fireball to the head.
What let me down in D3 was the skill trees, just the lack thereof, really. You know, it was pretty boring. So I hope that they go a little bit deeper into talent trees, go a little bit deeper into the skills.
I love that in addition to bringing the light show,
bring in more theory crafting effectively.
You feel like a dungeon boss when you play a sorceress. She has basically control over the battlefield with abilities like Blizzard, like Firewall.
But the sorcerer,
el Diablo Mobile fue como que
well.
Y presentamos Diablo Mobile y la gente ¿qué? ¿No tienen celulares? ¿Qué acaso no usan?
Super exciting.
Ibrahim, oh yeah.
Ya, a huevo con el Diablo. Cambien al Overwatch.
To the hordes of hell is pretty important.
Traigan a Jeff.
You guys want more options for customization than you've had in the past?
No, not really.
Of course. And we agree. And we're offering levels of customization in Diablo 4 more than we've ever had before, and allow you to make that barbarian of your dreams, that druid of your dreams. And this is just a few options that we have here today in our demo to kind of show you what appearances look like.
Madre, ¿cuánto van a hablar de Diablo?
And then these are some concepts of also where we're going with this. We really want to give you kind of like a template, and you can build on that fantasy however you want.
Cool.
So if you want to customize the hair,
I'm not a big
skin,
customization guy to begin with,
scars,
so
the tattoos, those kinds of things.
Hopefully you love it.
We really wanted to we have a lot of these that we're planning, and it's something we're really excited about. We think you guys will like it.
All right, but it's not just the appearance. Customization is at the core of Diablo, and what I mean with that is gameplay customization. And customization is back with a vengeance. We're bringing back some ideas and new ideas that we've become inspired from previous games.
Oh, look at that, boys! Look at the talent tree!
So we have super happy. We're a little nervous. They're like, they're gonna like it.
Yeah, we like it.
So we have
We
a
like it.
trifecta of customization options with talent trees, with skill ranks, and with rune words.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Rune words, especially, we've taken inspiration from Diablo 2 and given it a fresh new interpretation. You'll get to hear all about it in our systems and feature panel tomorrow, or if you check it out on the demo. But the way that it works, it's super exciting. That's no longer like a secret recipe, but a little bit more freeform with triggers and effects. We're very excited to see the combination.
Ellos querían conquistar los Alcatel para sacar a Free Fire y Mobile Legends.
That I designed for you, but the build that you want to play, because we realize that, you know, your idea of a frost sorceress might be different than mine or Dawn's.
I love this. This is what Diablo 3 missed. Is the vast customization for playstyle.
Is the sense of world. It's a very big difference in how we've approached it from different installments.
Es muy interesante el juego, pero la cosa es que no sé si lo voy a entender sin los jugadores anteriores.
We knew we had kind of planted these seeds of, hey, the druid, we've told you he came from Skosglen, and we had seen
Como no lo entiendo mucho ahorita de lo que están hablando porque no he jugado el juego, no sé cómo es, por eso no le pongo tanta atención. Quiero que hablen de Overwatch.
And you guys kept wanting to approach it in a more open way, jumping around, killing stuff, and not following the rules. So with Reaper of Souls, we created Adventure Mode to kind of give you guys.
Te dejo el link de la programación de BlizzCon en Face. Esto, pero a ver, lo voy a ver por acá porque si lo muestro acá van a ver mi Facebook. Lo voy a ver en la laptop acá. A ver.
If you're the type of player that wants to take breaks between the story and do some of the repeatable content, explore a little bit, do side content, stuff like that, great. If you're the type of player that wants to experience the story uninterrupted, you can still do that. So not only can you customize who your character is, you can customize their experience in Sanctuary.
I mean, I guess I would have to see this open world thing.
Yeah, the world. This is something we're so excited about. I think when the concept team got a hold of this,
qué bonito concept.
This idea of this vast open world was really exciting, and what we present to the players. You know, Diablo levels have always felt a little bit like, you know, corridors, or, you know, I kind of skirt around the edges and work my way in towards the middle. But there was always that border that was a little frustrating. And I think
comienza a las 3:30 de aquí, hora de Perú o hora o qué hora, de qué lugar, qué zona horaria. Entonces solo nos faltaría como media hora.
Oh crap!
There's going to be 5 connected regions to explore with distinct geological and unique biomes. We will have the icy mountains of fractured peaks.
Bueno, lo que sí, voy a hacer un descansito para ir a mear. Sí, bueno, estamos terminando bastante por acá. Me retiro un ratito nomás.
Sprawling deserts of
Ahorita
Kazakhstan.
vuelvo.
Of course, we're going to go back to Kazakhstan. We're really excited about this. And then the foul swamps of Hawazar to explore.
Why can't they just be regular swamps?
Because they need to be foul. This is super important. Foul. Foul swamps. Sounds pretty dark, right?
Oh, yes.
So the world is also how you engage with other players in Diablo 4. So we'll have social hubs in major towns. This is one from our demo. This is Korbach. And in these towns, not only is this where you pick up quests and talk to NPCs, you can also trade, ask someone about their gear.
I love the look of this.
Build, take a look at how they customize their character or what awesome armor they're wearing. You might even be able to look for a group. And you might be wondering, why do I want to look for a group? Well, as you're exploring the open world, you'll come across world events. And our druid here is going to come up on one in a second. And you may not want to fight these events alone because they're a little bit tougher experiences, which I think is pretty exciting.
I like this game.
All right, I'm gonna wait for this one to pop up. All right, here we go. So this was in the game trailer. This is Ashava. This is in our demo. I'm curious how many people Ashava is going to murder this weekend.
Anybody want to venture a guess? I'm guessing 1,000.
It's like a world boss. It's
Everybody.
really.
Listo, I'm back.
It's kind of cool.
Probably everyone that plays the demo is going to die with this. So, you know, you can group up with other people. You'll be running around the world. You'll come across other players. And
pero
they'll be
sí.
able to help you defeat this demon and get some awesome.
Viendo tanto de diálogo,
That's why we
como
fight
que da un
demons,
poquito
right?
de jugar el juego, ¿no?
So I know
Da
what you're
ganas de
thinking, what
probarlo.
if I don't really want to play with other people? Well, there will be areas of Sanctuary where players can opt into PvP, so you can just murder them instead. You'll be able to complete the entirety of Diablo 4 without ever necessarily engaging in these social
Thanks for the sub, Luna.
activities. You can continue to crawl dungeons on your own or just form private parties of your own. But I'm really excited about what grouping and trading is going to do to the longevity of this
Me
game.
too, World War Boy.
The most important thing for me for playing games these days is
Esos
player
gráficos
stories.
se ven genial.
You know, so many of my own, and I'm curious, do you have any?
I mean, yeah, I love PvP, not because I'm a great PvPer. I'm like kind of middling, but it's the sort of thing where I don't remember a lot about other games, but I remember how I lost my hardcore characters in Diablo 2. And I lost my sorceress, basically. Someone befriended me. We did bail runs
Thank you
for
very much,
a couple
Lawrence.
hours. I'm like, this person's pretty chill. My back
Golden
was
Anime,
full
I
after
was looking
killing
at the
Vale, so I
schedule
went to
earlier.
town,
Exactly
took
for
the town
that.
portal back to get the rest of my loot. And I don't know how this person must have been telepathic or something, but they went hostile right as I was loading. I loaded up to like 1 million firewalls, died in like a second. Your deeds will be remembered. And that person really enriched my online experience.
Right there.
Luis, I didn't realize we met
El schedule.
What's that?
I'm not even mad. Maybe in Diablo
2 and a
4 I'll
half, 2
finally
hours
get
from now?
revenge, so.
All right, well, John and Luis talked about this expansive open world, and there will still be waypoints to travel around because we think that's really core to the fantasy of Sanctuary. With so much world to explore, we saw the opportunity to add a new feature, and that is mounts.
Alright, you get mounts.
So we took a very Diablo
really fucking
approach
appreciate
to
that.
this feature, both thematically from a gameplay perspective. So taking a look at this concept art right here, you'll be able to swap out the armor pieces, change the saddle, change armor,
Horseshoes.
horse armor, and maybe swap out that fallen head for a different trophy. And not only does this add, you know, aesthetic customization, but it also changes the gameplay. So if you're in PvP and you're running away from a sorceress that's turned hostile on you,
I mean, it's all access, so you're allowed to watch this on your own as well. You don't have to watch my stream. I talk over them a lot, and because this is my stream, it's about what I think, and that's why people are watching
it's really important that mounts feel grounded in this world. Everything that we add, you'll hear us say time and time again, for this to feel like a dark, grounded world. We want these mounts to feel at home in Sanctuary. So, John, I saw that you, on your desk, you had this picture of a rainbow unicorn.
That is not true. It was on fire. If it was on my desk, it was.
All right, that's
fire.
why there's a fire horse.
Or dead, or flayed, or something.
So,
They made a yoke.
Demon horses,
Made a fucking
flayed
yoke
horses.
again.
This horse doesn't even have
Fuck.
a face anymore.
Stop the
That
yokes,
feels
boys.
pretty at home in the
¿Tú
world
viste
of
este patita aquí
and so these are the kinds of
en el
mounts
coso
we
de
can expect
Blizzard?
for
Ah, no,
Because
este es
Diablo
el...
is an action RPG.
¿Qué
We
pedo?
want to get you
Cambiamos.
back into the action as quickly as possible, and
No estábamos
we
en
want to do
el-
it with some flair. So we've added dismount
A ver.
abilities. Each class will have class-specific
buscar.
abilities that fit their fantasy perfectly.
I mean-
So if you're a sorceress and you just want to get off your horse like normal, you can still do that. Or you can turn into an ice storm and freeze everything in your path. So let's take a look at the barbarian and the sorceress and some of their dismount abilities in action.
Yeah, from the beginning, dude.
19.
All of this is for microtransactions, let's be
What do you
honest.
think? Are they chasing each other or are they friends?
Whenever you talk about aesthetics, cosmetics, things like that, it's to add shops, and it's to make sure that people can buy stuff from the shop.
Combo those dismount abilities. So I guess they're friends for now.
I mean, that was a cool dismount ability.
Don't trust them.
All right, so we've talked a lot about the world above ground, but we all know that really the cool stuff in Diablo.
Ya no,
I
¿dónde
think
está?
so, Mr. Phone.
You guys want to hear
¿Cómo
about
podemos ver
dungeons?
el en vivo?
All right. Well, we've added, you know, like we have all this.
Solo
cool
viendo
stuff
este
above ground,
patita?
But when we say return to darkness, that is a literal truth for a lot of our dungeons, and we are crafting some of the darkest, most evil spaces that you have ever explored in a Diablo game to find epic loot.
¿Alguien sabe
And,
cómo podemos
we're
ver?
we're gonna show some of those right now. Let's take a look.
After this, we'll talk a little bit about